New Canaan High School takes advantage of online resources to help organize your schoolwork and keep track of your assignments. Usually, teachers will have you work with computers. These are the most compatible with the programs you'll be using. For outside of school hours, the cell phone application versions of these help with accessibility and tracking assignments. All of you have worked with Google Drive before and will continue to do so in high school. In addition to Google Drive, your Gmail accounts will be activated. This is how teachers and students communicate, so you will need to check your email regularly. PowerSchool will still track all of your assignments and grades. Teachers update PowerSchool with varying regularity, but be sure to keep track of any missing or late assignments. You've also worked with Schoology, and this will continue to be the most common platform teachers use to post assignments and hold online discussions. If you use all of these resources, staying on top of assignments won't be hard.
As you get further into high school, it's likely that you'll start to experience more stress with classes getting harder and more pressure being placed on you to complete work on time and independently. In order to relieve stress, it's important that you have a few go-tos that are sure to calm you down and help you relax and take your mind off of school. One method that's particularly effective is listening to or playing music, since it uses your auditory senses to distract you and force you to focus on the music rather than your stress. The internet is full of resources where you can find music that you love, and streaming platforms such as Spotify and Apple Music provide countless songs, podcasts, and other options that you can use to de-stress. Music therapy is often used to reduce anxiety, as it helps to facilitate relaxation by lowering heart rate and blood pressure, while releasing dopamine and serotonin and endorphins, which greatly improve your mood. If music isn't really your thing, there are many other ways to relieve stress, but it's my personal favorite, and I definitely recommend putting on your favorite playlist when you want to unwind.
Exercise can be a great means of stress relief, especially during such unprecedented times where we've all been trapped inside. As your workload will probably increase in high school, so will some of the daily stresses that you come across. If you do feel stressed and you feel like you want to move around to get your blood flowing, don't ignore that. Get outside, go for a run, a walk, a bike ride, anything. Another great time to exercise is when you're not feeling super productive. Sometimes taking a step back from whatever you're doing to clear your mind can be the best thing for you. Exercise gets your blood flowing, muscles moving, and gives you an awesome opportunity to focus on something other than your schoolwork or whatever's been weighing on your mind. It's personally my favorite way to relieve stress, so I definitely recommend that you try it out.
One of the most important aspects of life to be on top of as you go into high school is time management. Many new freshmen engage in new challenging schoolwork, new extracurriculars, and also sports. It's easy to get absolutely buried in work if you don't have proper time management skills. That's why it's imperative that freshmen figure out a good way to keep track of everything before school begins. When I was a freshman, I was turned upside down trying to grapple with harder classes, new extracurriculars, and a much more demanding set of practices for my sport. One way I learned to manage my time effectively was to plan out my week in advance. Every Sunday I'd sit down for 15 or 20 minutes and make a generic schedule for each day. It included when I'd wake up, eat, do homework, practice, etc. This was fairly bare bones, but it was a great way for me to stay on top of all of my schoolwork. One enhancement you could add to this is making a weekly schedule of your schoolwork. All teachers either have a syllabus with the semester's work or they input all of the work into PowerSchool quarter by quarter. You can use this knowledge to help keep on top of schoolwork. Overall, time management is one of the most crucial parts of becoming a high schooler.
Before you do anything else, the first thing you want to do is to attend your school's orientation if they have one. By going to your school's orientation, you'll get a better understanding of the school's layout and their academic courses. Another thing you can do is to be open and sociable. This will make it easier for people to interact with you because they won't be off-put by your shyness. Another way to help ease yourself into your new school is to join a sports team or a club you're interested in. By doing such, it makes it easier to make new friends because you'll have people with the same interest around you. My last tip is to connect with your teachers. By doing so, you'll know what kind of workload to expect and you'll know what kind of effort is expected of you in that class.